Good morning.
Oh Lord, stuck in Homer again. We're in Homer.
Yes, we're in Homer, Michigan.
Oh my God.
What's up? What'd you forget?
My camera.
What?
My Leica. It's in the van. Good morning. We are back on the NCT. We're outside of Homer. This is kind of a cool day. This is our first time that we have ever driven two cars over to do, actually I think it's the first time we've ever driven two cars to do any section hiking.
Yeah, I think that's true.
We have both vehicles. The van is at the end. We started in Homer and we're going about 34 miles to kind of the outskirts of Battle Creek today. It's pretty chilly here at the start. We both forgot stuff, that having two vehicles, the logistics of two vehicles is
Slightly different.
Slightly different. It's not really that bad. I forgot my camera, although I am carrying the large format camera, see it back there. But I did forget my snap-in camera, so that's kind of a pain.
I got my face covering.
So
We're
yeah,
doing 34 miles.
34 miles, and we're going like I think 24 miles is the place that we're camping tonight, which is in Marshall, Michigan. Cool town, home of Dark Horse Brewing. They do curbsiding and stuff, so we may grab some lunch there today.
So we've stopped for our first large format photo. We are in a Centennial Farm area, and here's Joe. The Centennial Farm is over here, that really big, beautiful house. It's really gorgeous. All right, we have made it to Albion. I think we're about 8 miles in, maybe 7 miles, I'm not sure. 9 miles. If you're doing this at a different time, there's a brewery, go check it out. All right, we're getting ready to go into the graveyard, I think. Here is our blaze. So pretty, nice blazes. Oh, look, Trunk Town.
Wow.
Wow, Albion. You have a
Well done.
nice North Country Trail Association. All right, we're in Albion now, and it's really quite pretty. Just wanted to show. There's this little river walk with these little waterfalls. The stone-lined river. The original site of the Forks. I don't know what that means, but gosh, it's really beautiful. All right, now we're kind of going behind the downtown area in Albion.
Check out the Wrigley's Double Mint.
I know.
The new peppermint gum.
Awesome. Today we're just walking through, a little early. Oh, here's the river trail sign. So that was the fork thing I took a picture of earlier. So yeah, the river walk seems really awesome and cool. That's where we are right now. All right, so we are in downtown Albion. It's really quite beautiful, quite neat town. We're still on the North Country Trail. Finally warmed up, and perfectly blue skies. Feels great. So we've come about 18 miles, maybe 19.
They're sneaking up on those suckers.
Right?
Last time it was tapped maple trees, and this time it's cranes.
Here's what our road looks like right now. All right, we just got to Marshall. In Marshall, we're gonna stop and get Dark Horse Brewery some food from there. So super excited. About 1.5 miles from the brewery, just under Marshall. It's a beautiful day.
We just realized a minute ago that this is actually the first time that we've sat at a commercial enterprise and drank a beer in more than a year. We're at Dark Horse. We're at 24 miles, and we're sitting outside waiting for our food to be cooked. We have some ridiculous sandwiches. Like, look at this sandwich. It's more from on the trail if we make it back on the trail.
Hey, we're about 2 miles to the van. And we were on a really quiet dirt road. And it's a really great day. How are you feeling?
32 and a half. I feel great.
Excellent.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. The Dark Horse lunch was great. Very filling. Yeah.
New hobby.
Yeah.
Walk lots of miles while drinking beer in Michigan.
All right, so right now we are over 94, which is kind of awesome.
So this is kind of a pivotal moment in the NCT in Michigan, I think. I'm pretty sure that once we're across it, we don't go back south of it again. So we're now north of 94. We're heading back to the van. We are going to go shuttle all the vehicles back to our campsite at the Calhoun County Fairgrounds.
Thank you, Kathy and Jen.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool place to camp. And then we're going to shuttle all again tomorrow, and we're going to do 20 miles.
We're almost to the van. We are now in the Calhoun County Parks and Recreation. We've got a disc golf. Woohoo! I'm a little tired. Maybe a little loopy in my conversation right now. But yeah. We're going down this hill. There's lots of these little bugs. I don't know if you can see them. There's little hatches. This reminds me of Tunnel Hill. Ooh, it's cold in here. Historic Bridge Park. Sculpture
Vernon
project.
J. Messler.
Okay. I'm guessing somewhere there's like something that tells you all about the bridges so that you can read about them and understand how they're different and how technology changed. But right now I'm just kind of confused. But it's really cool. I want to know more. Nope, no trail registry. A trail to adventure. Oh, where are we? We're here. Wow, we've gone that far.
No.
Oh no, we've gone this far.
Yeah.
North Country Trail. Bridge Park is a very strange but kind of neat place. There are lots of bridges. 35! Really? Really? There's the van! Yay! We made it! Alright, so we're doing what we do sometimes in the van. We're just kind of hanging out and talking about the day, getting ready for tomorrow. Joe is actually relaxing.
This section hike would not be possible without our awesome van. Or it would suck so much more.
It would be very different. And I think we've got things figured out for tomorrow. I've got a little blister problem, but it'll be okay. Because I'm going to take care of it. Alright, bye.
We are back where we left off. Did we say yesterday? There's a lot of bridges in this park. It looks like
8.
they took all the bridges from all over around, and they moved them here, like this.
I think my dad would really like this place.
So today we are kind of on the east edge of Battle Creek right now, and we're basically walking across Battle Creek. We're doing about 20 miles today to the town of Augusta. Should be cool. Should be pretty. Battle Creek is an old manufacturing town. Kellogg is based there, so there's a lot of Kellogg stuff. What the hell?
Oh, this is right.
we ran out of trail. We have to go home now. It goes across the bridge. This is an exciting part of the NCT here.
An historic bridge.
It's a historic bridge. There's also a national cemetery that we'll be going through today as well, or around. Glad we'll be home.
I think this is great.
Okay, see, we're lost. That was where I thought we were coming up before. I don't see a place. All right, we're gonna figure this out. So we've been having this debate about whether these things on the train tracks are actually blazes. I think this one really settles it.
All right, so we're in a really beautiful little area right now. Joe is taking a photo. You can there with a large format camera. There's this beautiful bridge. Looks like with some dog mushers. So, see what happens there. Straight ahead. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, straight ahead. Good boy, Gussie.
Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Kind of awesome. Those who are interested, this is the Intrepid large format camera.
4x5.
4x5.
They're great. The lens is a Nikon 75mm super wide. That is the equivalent of a 22mm and 35mm cameras. So thanks, Steve. And Steve Sr.
So yeah, it's really pretty remarkable that Joe carries this on his hikes.
Gotta suffer for your art.
Oh yeah, feels like suffering.
I'm suffering.
We just crossed the bridge where I saw the musher right there. And now we go on real trails. It's so exciting. It smells wonderful, that lovely pine smell that happens when the pines are sun warmed after the winter. Oh my gosh, I wish I could convey how wonderful it smells. I think there's also like maybe a pine drop nearby. I don't know. I love the road walks. I love the big sandstony trails, but this is even better. Look at that. So we are at our next intersection, and we found one of the NCT hiker log boxes. So Joe is filling out the hiker log. Wow, the boardwalk's
0.13 miles. It's pretty marsh scene.
yeah. All right, we popped out of the woods and we are going over a train yard. Oh look, there's some Smurfs. Hey, so we're in the middle of Battle Creek and we're at the Michigan Central Depot. Okay, this kind of feels like the Outer Belt. Last winter, Joe and I did the Outer Belt like 2 times in Chicago, the Chicago Outer Belt Loop, which goes around Chicago, and we did a lot of things that looked like this. Although this is a little cleaner. Battle Creek, and we're at the Battle Creek linear path. Here's some information about that. And it's right by the Kalamazoo River, which we've just been walking next to for a while. And Joe is on his way to the North Country Trail kiosk, I guess, with more information about the NCT and our logbooks. You're not gonna fill in the logbox?
Do you want me to sign?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. So we just went by the Prairie Farms Dairy, and then we turned around and we saw this place that says Foreign Trade 43. What does that mean? I don't know. But I thought it looked really pretty. Joe got a neat picture of it. Anyway, this kind of stuff reminds me of the Outer Belt Loop. Like you just kind of randomly are going through a nice trail area, and then suddenly you're out kind of in the middle of manufacturing, which I don't know, not everybody else loves that, but I do. I love the intersection of the urban and trail.
Although from reading the trail descriptions, Strider, amongst other people, this is if you're coming from North Dakota, this is the first place that you run into like real urban area, so there's not going to be very much more of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You go through small towns, but there's no more manufacturing.
Our trail right now is this road where Joe is, and I think we'll be going into the Battle Creek Military Cemetery.
This is a momentous occasion because, according to Avenza maps, we are no longer in southern Michigan, we're in western. If you don't use Avenza for anything, this measuring progress via maps means nothing to you, and I apologize. But it is pretty cool when your maps slowly tick down. It feels like progress.
It is progress.
It is
You
progress.
measure progress in miles, maps, and hours,
Yep.
and days. All right, we are getting off the road and getting back in the woods. Yay, it's a logbook, not an empty bottle of booze. Oh, they have a hike the county.
Wow. This journal goes back to 2014.
All right, so we should hike the county. Do you hear them? There are frogs. So cool. All right. First snake of the year. I don't know if you can see him. Can you?
Man, he's like,
There he goes.
that may have been his first outing.
He looks so gray. This is the time of the year you start seeing the snakes in the trail, so I'll be more careful. It was a garter snake, so it wouldn't have hurt me, but I could have hurt it a lot. Here's the trail. About 1.5 miles from the finish. Maybe 2 miles. I don't know. I kind of want to hike really slow so it takes longer. Although I am a little hungry, so you know, gotta balance that out. All right, so there's a little bit of snow left on the trail here. Actually, it's ice. And you can feel it, it's really cold by the pines. Because there was some snow on the ground, I just had to get a picture of that because we won't set it again until next winter, probably. North Country Trail sign.
Alrighty, we're wrapping up. We're back at the van. That was a solid weekend on the trail. We went from Homer to Augusta, all miles northbound towards Wisconsin. Kind of. That was about 55 miles total. And we saw many beautiful and wondrous things. So we'll see you next time. We're going to pick up right here and head north. I think we're going to do 3 days next weekend with 2 cars. So awesome.